The parliament in Germany has been working day and night to modify its strict rules on immigration policy. Some of these policies is to give the refugees, the migrants, and the asylum seekers with a tolerance status, as we call it in German, Duldung, a better opportunity to live in Germany. Hey gracious, welcome back to my YouTube channel FORMIGREF, Friends of Migrants and Refugees. I am Mado, a social and immigration worker based in Germany. On this channel, we talk about issues related to migration, migrant stories, migrant experiences, and gender-based violence. If you are visiting this channel for the very first time, I heartily welcome you. And to all my old subscribers, I say thank you. Please do not forget to hit on the notification bell. You'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Stay tuned, I will be right back. Before we continue with the new immigration policy in Germany, I want us to talk about Duldung. Duldung is not an actual residence permit, but it is rather a temporary residence document which enables you to stay in the country for a limited period. Those who hold this document can stay in Germany but are being tolerated and can be deported at any time. I, for one, I had Duldung for over 6 years in Germany, and it wasn't easy to live with this document. Thank God today we are having new immigration laws that are coming in Germany and that are very favorable to immigrants, to migrants, to refugees, and asylum seekers. So, the new law that we are talking about today would give immigrants a 1-year residence permit called the right of opportunity to stay. And this new law is out to be given to 137,000 immigrants or migrants or refugees or whatsoever, those who are qualified. That is a very, very good news. And this is going to favor those who are in the country without any criminal records, who have been living in Germany for more than 5 years. So those are the requirements. You must have been living in Germany for over 5 years. But there is an advantage for youth who are up to 27 years and who have lived in Germany just for about 3 years, most especially for migrants who are well integrated into society. And what does this mean? Those who can speak and write German up to B1 have advantage. I'm really glad because this law permits refugees to obtain a permanent right of residence. I can remember in my days when I had Duldung, I never had this opportunity. There's so many opportunities nowadays that favor refugees, but many of us, we did not have that opportunity, and I'm really glad that the system or the government is trying to modify its laws so that migrants can benefit a lot from it. And this new law, as I earlier said, is going to be for those who have lived in Germany, be it asylum seekers, be it refugees. They will be given this status. And it will also further gives them an opportunity to apply for a permanent residence permit to live without any fear of deportation. Because if you have Duldung, You are always having the fear that at any time you might be deported. I, for one, I was taken to the embassy once because we were supposed to be deported back to Cameroon. The only thing that saved me at that time was because my case was still pending in court. So my lawyer had to fight so hard that I shouldn't be deported. Now, the federal minister of the Interior, Nancy Faeser, said, I'm repeating her words in quote, we want people who are well integrated to have a fair chance of staying in our country. She again said this initiative is a fresh start in asylum, migration, and integration policy. And this policy will put an end to all bureaucracy and uncertainty suffered by the immigrants who have already become part of our society. Wow. I'm happy Germany is starting to understand or to recognize that migrants or refugees or asylum seekers who have stayed long in this country are also part of the society, and that is well recognized. This new right of residence is not available for those who commit crimes or stubbornly refuse to provide information about their identity. Let me elaborate a bit about this. Germany does not harbor criminals. And if you are one, you will not have the opportunity to get this residence permit. And any person who is qualified and you also refuse to provide information about your identity, you might also lose the opportunity to have it. There are people who are eligible to get this, but when they go to the foreigners office and they are asked to submit their passports, they always have fear that submitting their passport, they might be deported. No, giving your passport is for you to have your visa in it. Because without the passport, even if you are given a 1 year or 2 years visa on the paper slip that you have, that will not even enable you to travel out of the country. And sometimes also it might also be difficult for you to get employed. No, to be employed, you will be employed because on the paper it is already written there that you have the right to work or to do a professional course. So that is not the problem. But this information that some people who refuse to give information that they might ask, where do you come from, your country, and sometimes you also may be asked to go to your embassy so your embassy can really identify if you are from that country. So that could be maybe some of the conditions. The law also further says the individuals concerned are granted 1 year right of residence. Now, during this 1 year right of residence, you now have the fair chance to meet the requirements to obtain a permanent right of residence in Germany. So meaning that during this first 1 year that you are given, you have to submit all the documents that you may be asked to submit. You might also use this 1 year to see if you can also get a place to do a course. You might also use this 1 year to really try to see if you can also get a job, because that is the reason why you are given this 1 year. Because after this 1 year, you should be given a 3 years residence permit or 2, and subsequently you will now have your nationality. Now, but it now has to do with the work you put in. You have to show that you can take good care of yourself by looking for a job, by paying your tax, by taking care of paying your rent, and getting out of their social system, because Germany really likes to take care of immigrants or migrants or refugees. But at one time, they are also really happy if you can also prove to them that you are hardworking, you like to go to school, you like to come out of the social system, not only expecting to get money from the system, but you also have to show that you can work and you can take good care of yourself and your family. And to prove this includes showing proof of earning a livelihood through gainful employment, demonstrating a good level of proficiency in German, and providing proof of identity. Those who cannot benefit because of criminal acts are pending deportation. Just as I said before, Germany does not harbor criminals, and if you find yourself in this category, then be sure you will be deported. So, some of the benefits that has to do with this new policy is that skilled workers will gain the right to come with their family immediately to Germany without any prerequisite of German knowledge. Once you have your visa, you are coming as a skilled worker, you can come with your family. Again, integration courses and vocational language courses will be fully accessible for asylum seekers and refugees. Unlike before, that they did not have the right to attend these courses, now the new policy says they can now access these courses to prepare them for their vocational study in future, for their vocational training in future. So it is a huge opportunity for migrants, refugees, asylum seekers not to let it go by. So gracious, thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for being part of this our family, and I wish you share, like and subscribe and share it to your friends and family members so they should be informed of the new immigration policy. And I will be coming up again with more of this policy that is going to be advantage to us, the migrants. God bless you and bye. Love you.